Hey guys, so today I'll be teaching you how to ollie, shove it, and kickflip. Let's go.
So before we step on the skateboard today, we're going to do some stretches. So as you can see here, I'm doing flamingos on both legs to get my quads ready. And as you can see here, I'm doing toe touches to stretch out my hamstrings. In this last one, we're doing ankle rolls because we need our ankles to be flexible as they are one of the most important body parts in skateboarding. So now we're going to step on our skateboard and ride around so that we can get comfortable with our feet before we do our tricks. The first trick we're going over is the ollie. As you see here, I place my front foot just below the bolts, then my back foot at the end of the tail. Once that's all set up, we will pop the tail just like how it is demonstrated. Then we will slide our front foot upwards towards the nose. This causes the board to rise up as we jump. So one important note that may help is that you should bend your legs to get ready to jump before you move your feet for the ollie. This can help you increase your height of the ollie as you practice. This next trick is the shove it. So for your front foot, you're going to place it in an area that is most comfortable for you. Then your back foot on the edge of the tail with your toes hanging off. This is important because you're going to use your toes to perform this scooping motion as you see here. So while performing this trick, some things to keep in mind is that you should apply all the pressure on your toes so that it can help you get the right scoop. Also, try your best to keep your front foot away from the board so that it does not disrupt the rotation. The final trick I'm going to teach you is the kickflip. For your front foot, you're going to angle your foot with your toe pointing out and your heel hanging from the skateboard. Then you will place your back foot on the edge of the tail, then pop it just like how you would for an ollie. This next important piece is the flick. As you can see here, you would slide your foot upwards towards the nose just like an ollie, but then you will flick your toe on the edge of the nose, causing a flipping action of the skateboard. A problem that you may run into is that you may be flicking down once you flick the board. You want to make sure that you flick up and out to get the right rotation, just like this. So here's a pic of me and my little brother. He skates too, so I'll be critiquing his tricks and point out what he does well and things he needs to fix. So for his ollie, as you can see here, they're pretty textbook, but the only thing I would say is to bend his legs lower so he can get more height to it. For his shove-its, he has a nice scoop and pop for the board, but struggles at first to land it cleanly. But then as you see here, he lands a textbook shove-it. Finally, his kickflips. This first one, he was late to setting up his feet after the flick, so that caused the board to go haywire. But then in this one, he does a much better job at aiming his feet, but he just missed the landing. So in these last two attempts, he was able to adjust his feet and stick the landing. And this one right here was his best one.